What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Thomas Dolby, and we're returning to Aliens Ate My Buick, 1988, and the next track is Airhead, or is it Airheads plural? I think it's singular. Yeah, it's singular. So, colloquially, this is a term that is used for empty-headed people or people making mistakes that seem like they should have easily been avoided with just a little bit of conscious thought. I suppose it is, in pop culture at least, more often applied to females, though it's certainly one that is used for both men and women, if not exactly equally, or at least that's been my experience as someone who grew up in the 80s and 90s and still hears the word occasionally to this day. It does also make me think of that movie with, what is it, Steve Buscemi, Brendan Fraser, and I'm forgetting who the third one is, although also with Joe Mantegna. Anyway, the point is, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a double meaning here, or if, even if it's the common meaning of the term, that there's something beyond that as well. So I'll try to follow it as I can. This is Thomas Dolby, the track is Airhead, and it's from his 1988 album Aliens Ate My Buick. he's an insane person in one of the most creative ways I've yet seen. This song is a perfect example. We'll get to the lyrics in a second, which I think were kind of heading in the direction I thought, but clearly with criticism or biting social commentary spreading in all different directions. But okay, so there's more of that like synth funk feel to it, but it's also rocking. I mean, some of the guitar work, especially right at the end there, was more wicked than I would have expected in advance, and yet there was that run right before it which almost had a bit of a like bossa nova Latin keyboard feel to it. Then there's those moments where it almost sounds like, you know, turntablism, someone messing with the record, and then there's those like, you know, accelerated percussion flourishes which then lead back into the normal funky beat, so there's a bit of a like rhythmic eccentricity to the tune. So yeah, compositionally, it's crazy, it's dynamic, it's funky, but I think it all very much works. His vocals kind of have this funny quality to them, especially in that, like the final part of the chorus leading back into the instrumental interludes before the next verse. And yeah, it does sound like he's talking about a female, a ditzy sort of female, who is not an intellectual giant despite the length of her legs, the size of her chest. I think she's wearing fishnets. She's sort of like, I don't know, innocently or maybe like faux innocently asking guys to walk her to her car. And, you know, she wants to maybe be a singer, she might be an actor, she wants to be in a magazine, and she's given up on politics, she's nixing politics, she's going to take up volleyball instead because she's an airhead, though I gotta say, in the grand scheme of things, maybe volleyball is better to get into. But yeah, again, it seems like it's taking stabs at, like, society, I guess, in 1988 as it relates to the way visual image versus, like, mental density, intelligence relative to someone's social significance. It seems like there's a lot of observational wit being spread around, even if it is also seemingly coming after the airhead herself a little bit and suggesting, again, you know, she's got the look, she's got the body, not a whole lot upstairs. But yeah, I do wonder what people will say about this one, and there's some lines that I didn't hear in full, so maybe there's an ingredient here that I'm not hearing. Nevertheless, it definitely is amusing on multiple levels. It's got funk, it's got some cool sonic details and eccentricity, so another one that really kind of cements what I've already come to think about Dolby at this point. So yes, shout out to not only Stan, but to Mark, who's been commenting on the Dolby reactions, and others who've been following along. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.